Welcome to Purple Empowerment. Today, we're tackling a topic that literally shapes the future of millions: the digital divide. Why should you care? Because access to technology isn't equal for everyone, and millions, especially women and girls, are being left behind. This exclusion doesn't just affect their present, it also jeopardizes the future of society as a whole. Without closing this gap, equal opportunities will remain nothing more than a distant ideal. In this video, Creating an Equal Digital Future, Let's Close the Gap, you'll discover how digital access has the power to change lives, and how every one of us can contribute to building a fairer world. Stay with us until the end to learn how you can be part of this change. Let's dive in. What is the digital divide? The digital divide is the gap in access, skills, and use of technology. Think of it as a massive wall separating those who can benefit from technology from those left out. Access. It's about having internet and proper devices. In many rural areas across Latin America, Africa, and Asia, internet access is still a luxury due to the lack of infrastructure and financial resources. Digital skills. It's not just about being connected, it's about knowing how to navigate the digital world. From completing online forms to learning and working remotely, digital skills are crucial for seizing the opportunities technology offers. Productive use. This refers to using technology to improve lives, whether through quality education or generating income. Without this, many opportunities remain out of reach, perpetuating inequality. Closing the digital divide is essential to ensure everyone can actively participate in the digital society and reap its benefits. The gender-digital divide. The digital divide takes on a particularly troubling face when it comes to gender, with far-reaching implications. In the 21st century, millions of women are still excluded from technology, and the statistics are shocking. While 69% of men worldwide are connected, only 63% of women have internet access, according to UN Women. The situation is even more dire in low-income countries, where women are 20% less likely to connect than men. This gap doesn't just limit their ability to stay informed or communicate, it directly affects their education, employment, and financial independence. But this isn't just a connectivity issue, it's a barrier that perpetuates inequalities. In some regions, the notion that technology is not for women is still passed down through generations, blocking girls and women from unlocking their potential in an increasingly digital world. And this isn't just a loss for them, it's a loss for humanity as a whole, depriving society of the talent and creativity of half its population. Why should we act? What happens when millions of women are excluded from the digital world? Not only do they miss out on individual opportunities, but society's overall development also stagnates. Women's participation in the digital economy and technology is transformative, not just fair. Women reinvest up to 90% of their income into their families and communities, compared to men, who reinvest an average of 30–40%. This continuous flow of investment accelerates local economic growth and strengthens resilience. When women step into leadership roles, their contributions are outstanding. Studies from the Harvard Business Review reveal that female leaders outperform their male counterparts in 84% of key leadership competencies. Their inclusive, long-term approaches drive sustainable and resilient growth. Moreover, closing the gender-digital divide could add $1.2 trillion to the global GDP by 2025, according to UNESCO. Including women in the digital realm and economic leadership is a direct investment in human development, equitable growth, and a more prosperous future for everyone. What causes the digital divide? Several factors perpetuate the digital divide, all of which must be addressed to build a fairer society. 1. Economic factors. Technology requires investment, and in disadvantaged areas, families often can't afford devices or internet access. Public policies and government support are crucial to lowering these barriers and ensuring universal access. 2. Social and cultural factors. In some communities, traditional norms confine women to domestic roles, limiting their access to technology. This isn't just an infrastructure issue, it's a cultural challenge that demands profound change to achieve digital equality. 3. Geographic factors. In rural and remote areas, technological infrastructure is often lacking or non-existent, leaving millions without connectivity. This is especially true in many parts of Latin America, Africa, and Asia. Addressing these causes is vital to ensure no one is left out of the opportunities the digital world offers. The consequences of the digital divide. The digital divide is about more than just connectivity. Without access to technology, millions are excluded from education, job markets, and countless other opportunities. For women, this lack of digital access perpetuates gender inequalities, limiting their access to information about health, finances, and human rights, and confining them to unpaid care work. It wastes immense potential. A story that changed everything. Let me share an inspiring story about how bridging the digital divide can transform lives. In a small, disconnected village where most people lived off agriculture, a young girl named Anna grew up. From a young age, Anna was incredibly curious, but she lived in a place where she was told technology and education weren't meant for her. Despite this, Anna had a family that gave her something invaluable: love, motivation, and self-esteem. Her parents supported her, even when others doubted her potential. When Anna got her first phone, she connected to the internet and began taking free courses. She gained digital skills and used technology to improve her life and her entire community. Today, Anna has not only helped her family thrive, but also revolutionized access to technology in her village. She's taught others how to connect and benefit from the digital world. This story shows how technology is more than a tool, it's a life-changing opportunity. Imagine the impact if more girls like Anna had access and support to explore the digital world. What can we do? 1. Advocate for inclusive public policies. Governments must prioritize internet and technology access in underserved areas, ensuring equal opportunities for women and girls to connect and thrive. 2. Promote digital education from an early age. Let's inspire girls to become active members of society in all fields, including technology. 3. Support from the private sector and NGOs. Companies and organizations can make a difference by donating devices, offering digital training programs, and mentoring women and girls in tech. 4. Empower women and girls. Digital access is a right that can transform lives. When a woman participates in the digital sphere, her family and community benefit too. Closing the gender digital divide is essential for building a truly fair and just society. Digital access is more than just a tool. It's a vehicle for empowerment that expands horizons in education, employment, and leadership. Let's commit to fostering equal access to technology and digital education from childhood, ensuring every girl and woman can explore, learn, and contribute to technological development. Thank you for joining me in this video. If you found it valuable, don't forget to subscribe to the Purple Empowerment. See you next time.